on question, on your LT8 assignment part 2, don't forget your name. Now on question number 2, we want to write the equation, the line. I can see where it crosses, and I can find the slope. Notice my b is negative 4, because it's going down 4. Now if I look at my slope, and I'll pick 2 points I know I can find the slope of rather easily, so I'll use this point right here, if it'll show up, and this point. So notice it goes up 4, and it goes over 6. So my slope is 4 over 6, which is 2/3. That's my m. Your b is negative 4. So we're going to write our equation y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to say y equals 2/3 x minus 4, which I guess I haven't read. I didn't have to write it down again, but I wrote it there for you anyway. So you got to show some work on this one, how you got it. Now on the next one, I want to write my equation of my line that passes through my points. Now I can do this in a couple different ways, but no matter how I do it, I want to find my slope. So we're going to subtract our y's, and subtract our x's. So remember, xy, xy. So I'll go 15 minus 9 over 2 minus a negative 4. So 15 minus 9 is 6. 2 plus 4 is also 6, so my slope is 1. Now, I didn't tell you how to write this equation. To me, I think the easiest way is to write it in point-slope form. So I'll use my second point, because they're nice and positive, and I'll say, oh, that'll be y minus 15 equals my slope, which is 1, times x minus 2. Now, the 1 is kind of redundant, so I'll write it as y minus 15 e's. Sorry about that. Kind of put my hand in my iPad, and then it doesn't write. So y minus 15 equals x minus 2. Now that's in point-slope form. If you would have written using the first point, you would have said y minus 9 equals x plus 4. If you choose to do y equals mx plus b, y equals x plus 13, no matter how you do it. Now on question number 4, we want to know which line is steeper. One given by the equation, or one with a slope of negative 3. Well, in my equation, I need to find the slope, so I need to get y by itself. So I'm going to copy that down here, negative 5x plus 2y equals 8. So I'll add 5x to both sides. I like to write it in y equals mx plus b, so I'll say 5x plus 8. I'll divide everything by 2, so y equals 5/2 x plus 4. Now, how does 5/2 compare to negative 3? Well, maybe I want to rewrite 5/2 as a decimal. That's 2.5. Notice 2.5 is less than negative 3. When I say the absolute value. So the absolute value, because we don't care if the line's going up or down, we just care compare about its steepness. So 2.5 is less than 3. So which one has a steeper line? Well, that would be the line with a slope of -3, because we don't care about the sign, whether it goes up or down. We just care about the steepness. Okay, let's take a look at question 5. On my first line, I can see my slope is -4. My second line, I can see my slope is +4. Notice, they're not the same, nor are they opposite reciprocals. In order to be perpendicular, my second line would have to be 1/4. Since they're not the same and they're not opposite reciprocal, they're neither. Now on question number 6, we have to get y by itself, kind of like we did back on question number 4. So what we'll do is we'll subtract 5x from both sides. So I'll write that as 15y, I don't want to write in red, equals -5x minus 8. So I'll divide everything by 15 to get y by itself. So y equals, let's reduce -5 over 15. 5 goes into both of them. So we get -1/3, because 15 divided by 5 is 3, x minus 8/5. So the slope of this line is -1/3. The slope of my second line, I don't have to do any work, is -1/3. They're the same, so those two lines are parallel.